In the other Champions League tie, Manchester City beating Borussia Dortmund by 2-1. City would open the scoring in the 17th minute thanks to Kevin De Bruyne. Reus equalising for the visitors in the second half. Phil Foden with a late winner for City to give them the advantage going into that second leg as we welcome in Nedum and Aage Fjortoft. Nedum, I want to start with you. Manchester City favourites to win the Champions League. Didn't particularly play like favourites today.
Do you know, you say that, but the performance wasn't that bad. I think Dortmund today probably played better than a lot of teams anticipated. And for City, you know, they went about their business, they moved the ball well, they created a few chances. But this is ultimately what you expect in the late rounds of a Champions League game. I think Dortmund made a good counter for themselves, and so did City. And, you know, I think a 2-1 result, in my opinion, was a fair result. But the way City definitely had to earn it was something which wasn't expected by many. But credit to Dortmund, they played well, they played without fear. And, you know, with someone like Haaland up top there, you can create chances, you can take chances, and he's always going to be a threat.
I get the spin, Jan, and I get the fact that Borussia Dortmund played better than they have. But this is a team that are fifth in the Bundesliga. We've talked extensively about them struggling domestically. They should have been there for the taking. Once Kevin De Bruyne scores that goal in the 17th minute, everybody thought, well, that's it. It's going to be 3 or 4-0. City should have put this tie to bed, shouldn't they?
Well, they should, but I agree that they started quite well, Dortmund. I think they played with that attitude, we've got nothing to lose. We watched them on Saturday against Eintracht Frankfurt, and you felt that it could happen the same to them as Schalke when they came to City. I was hammered by Manchester City, but there was no chance of that happening today. There were some great players in that Dortmund side today. I think they will be very happy with that game, taking a goal with them back to Dortmund. Will Manchester City be disappointed? No, they're not used to going so far, so they will be just happy. They do what they had to do to win the game. Coming back at 1-1, that was sealed and delivered from Dortmund, and then De Bruyne again to Gundogan to Foden. They made it look so easy, so efficient. And again, Dan, I'm so irritated of Meunier. Every time that he plays for Dortmund, he makes a mistake, and he did it again today.
What am I missing here? Manchester City should have put this tie to bed. We shouldn't even be looking ahead to the second leg. Manchester City are a superior side to Borussia Dortmund. But yet again, as we've seen over the years with Pep Guardiola in the Champions League, they keep leaving the door open for these inferior sides in the second leg.
That is a fair point, that Manchester City maybe should be more sovereign, if that's the English word for it. They should have scored more goals. But I think that you should also respect the opposition. Dortmund, yes, they are fifth in the league. They had a terrible game on Saturday. But as has been said, there are potential good players in that side as well. And today, Manchester City did what they had to do. I still think they will knock out Borussia Dortmund. I still think they are, alongside Bayern, the favourite to win the Champions League. But those kind of games like today, those will happen.
I understand that, Nedum, but they seem to happen too much in the Champions League at these stages.
Dan, honestly, you're such a wind-up. You bring me on the show just to wind me up, honestly. It's crazy. But for City today, they beat Dortmund, and this is the first time they've won a game in the first leg at this stage of the Champions League. Yet still, we're asking questions. I think...
Of course we're asking questions. It's Manchester City who are favourites, who have got a superior side to Dortmund, as they were superior to Lyon and Spurs and those other sides that they got knocked out in the past. Yet they just can't seem to get over the line when they need to.
Which is fair, but in this instance, you're trying to ask questions about a team that just won a game. They didn't draw the game or lose the game, but you're asking questions as if they did. I think when they look at it, all things said and done, they'll be happy to take a lead to Dortmund. And as far as City go, they are a front foot side. They're not going to just sit back for 90 minutes and try and hold on to that lead. And I expect more goals in the second leg. So overall, you can look at it and say, well, for this leg now, obviously they're disappointed with conceding, but they won the game. They have something, they have an advantage going into the next stage. And for as much as people like you will ask those questions over and over and over, if they keep winning games like this, they could end up with 4 trophies. So credit to them and credit to Dortmund for making it a good game.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.